My brothers who passed away very young. I was the fourth child that survived, and I was the only girl child that was born to my parents. As a result of which, I was very pampered. My granddad used to take me out on the sun and leave me there for all day long. He used to also feed me as much food as a toddler can possibly eat, and as a result of which I was sunburned and I was very chubby. As a kid, I was not a confident child. I lacked motivation. I did everything that was told, and I would never ask any questions. A little perspective of my school, our principal used to tell us how to do everything. For example, she would teach us how to clap. So let's say in assembly, somebody or someone gave a speech. She would tell us, "Okay, children, clap," and she would count 1, 2, 3, and stop. And everyone had to stop. In school, I also had a friend who was, well, not very nice to me. In computer lab, she would push me out of my chair, I would fall down, and she would sit on my chair. As someone who had very less friends, I would just get back up, go behind, and just stand behind her. One day, I finally had the courage to stand up and, well, not fight with her, but I changed my seat. So those few steps defined a new beginning for me, a change for me. I changed friends, I changed perspective, and I was becoming a new me. After SLC, I decided to go to United Academy, which was one of the most, or which still is one of the most dreaded college or high school for most students. But well, I loved it. I loved discipline, I loved rules, I loved following what people said, and I loved it. But then, first day of college, I met a few friends who were pretty insane and who changed me or shaped me who I am today. One of the fondest memory I have of high school is when we were punished for being in the washroom for 15 minutes because my friends wanted to powder themselves in college secretly. We were caught. And then we had to run around the college field for 20 minutes with our hands up. After that, I went to Trinity International College where I completed my computer science and IT. These 4 years were very crucial for me. In these 4 years, I became academically better. I did a lot of presentation, and I also hosted a lot of events, although every time I hosted, you could hear how hard I was breathing in the microphone. But still, I didn't give up. I thought, okay, this is an opportunity, I'm gonna do better. So I kept doing it. It is also the years where I joined the Track Club of Kanpur. So this club was very welcoming. It was a social club. We were doing something better for the society, and we were working in teams. So this is where I learned about teamwork, about leadership, and about management. These were also the 4 years where I also joined Art of Living Nepal, where I volunteered. And my mentor at the time believed in me so much that he would give me such roles that I would panic and I would feel like I cannot do this. But well, I guess I never disappointed him. He was proud of me. After that, these were also the years where I had to do my internship. And my brother, after roaming a few countries and going to multiple universities, was finally back home after 8 years for good. He was doing digital marketing consultant at the time, and he would consult a few companies. So I would come back home from college and I would help him. With research and his help, I got better at a lot of things related to digital marketing, and that's where Digital Gurkha was born. Digital Gurkha to me is home. It is where I entered as a child who wanted everything her way, and now is flourishing into this empathetic and, if you ask me, a pretty amazing person. Digital Gurkha is also the place that taught me that you cannot fight for everything that's wrong in the world. Sometimes you have to accept it, and you have to also figure out how to work around it to get what you want. It is also the place where I learned that you need to have knowledge of different things. So I learned about HR, about operation, about social media, about everything I could. And with every new thing I learned, I had different perspective of things. I learned differently about people. In HR, I thought, oh, people are different than I expected. But well, operations saw people differently. In my intent to have a very work-life balance, I joined salsa classes. I loved dancing from a very young age, and well, salsa was amazing. It was disciplined, it was sexy in a way, it was very pleasing to look at, and it was also social. You had to dance with multiple partners, and you made a lot of I met Toastmaster Roshan, who's also the president, and that's how I'm here today. So ladies and gentlemen, change does not come in huge things. It comes in maybe a small form that you apply for a club. It comes in changing that seat from one seat to another, those few steps. It comes in just deciding to go into salsa and ending up here. It comes in smallest of things. One important question we need to ask ourselves about change is, do we embrace it, or do we turn blind to it and remain stagnant for the rest of our lives? Thank you so much.